Welcome back, YouTube. One of a million videos that's going to be done on this, no doubt. But as I've said before, this is my unboxing. Snes Mini. Just got it today. I know some people had it yesterday, I do believe, like midnight launch, etc. Pre-orders from the big N. It's come via Royal Mail. I don't think the last one's come via Royal Mail. I'm not convinced on this packaging though. It's very Amazon-esque. Where they just put these two little flaps in. Let's crack into it. Probably not going to be very long. I'm of the mindset, I do believe that these aren't going to be as sort of quote unquote rare or sought after as the NES Mini. It seems like there's a lot of them floating about. So all them that went out scalping, I think they might be severely disappointed. They'll probably sell a few, but I don't think you're going to be looking at the money that they managed to acquire the NES Mini or the NES Mini. So let's crack on. If you hear banging, bashing or whatever, I do apologise. I've got the builders in the house. Yeah, everything's an absolute mess. It's a building site, literally. Let's crack into this anyway. Let's get this bad boy open. Been waiting for this all day. I think if it's anything like the NES Mini, they won't actually be sealed. The actual boxes themselves. I just hope the box isn't damaged. It looks to be okay. So there we go. Yeah, not much in terms of packaging at all. Literally very Amazon-esque. Not very happy about that, to be honest. And there she is. And to be honest, not a dink on her. Not a dink. I say I don't think these are going to be as rare as the NES Mini. So I think most people will be able to get their hands on one of these, which I think it should be. That's how it should be. You know, they shouldn't be. You know, that difficult to make. I mean, the losses to print money for Nintendo, absolutely daft. So yeah, I'm not going to go too much into all these games. You all should know what they are. If you're watching this video, then you've obviously got a vested interest in the SNES Mini itself. I'll say what I'll do. We'll open this up, have a quick look around it, and maybe just see what the menu's like, etc. So here we go. So the difference with this as well, rather than the NES Mini, you get two controllers. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be standard fare again. There will be no AC power. You're going to need to use like a mobile phone, Type 1 USB. Quite nice nod to the original NES instructions there. Quite like that actually. That's pretty cool. Not actually sort of sealed, if you like. And obviously that's the Nintendo points. I'm going to show you that. Yeah, and there's the precautions operator's manual. Multilingual. Yeah, so you've only got it up to 6 pages basically, and it just tells you how to connect stuff up. Well, actually, that's all it is. The rest of it is just warnings and precautions. So not a great deal to the actual manual itself either. Again, very akin, very similar to the NES Mini. Nice that each controller is separately bagged. Same connector type. Nice little wallets, and they feel exactly the same. What a superb controller this is though. Always has been. And if you see the code there, CLV202. I think the NES Mini was 101, I do believe. It's got a slight mottled effect to the plastic. I'm trying to think if the original had that. I'm sure it did, you know. I'm not sure if I had it all around the back though. Let's have a look at the length of the cord, because that was a bit of a killer on the NES Mini, wasn't it? Let's see if they're any longer. I'll keep meaning to keep these on cam. So sorry if you do hear any banging, crashing going on in the background. So cord length wise, yeah, it's loads better. 2 meters, maybe something like that. Meter and a half. So a hell of a lot better. Cord. I'm not going to get the other controller out because you've seen when you've seen them all. There's no point. The little tray flips up. And there you've got the USB mini HDMI, which is quite nice to chuck an HDMI in there. Obviously I won't be needing them. And then the unit itself, and it is fucking tiny. That is tiny. It's even the same one. I do like that. That doesn't work, and I do believe, does this pull down? There you go, underneath there, look. That pops out. And there's your ports. I won't be too keen to keep pulling that in and out though on that little ribbon. We might have to leave it. Yeah, nothing else doing on it. Again, CLV 301, Kyoto in Japan. And there's the back. I do like that they've put literally all the moulding is pretty much identical. Same 4 rubber feet as well, if I've noticed. Does it feel heavier than the NES? No, maybe it does a little bit. It feels a little bit more dense. I'm guessing that might be because of the depth of it. Because obviously the NES Mini was quite blocky, so in terms of the PCB it just sat flat and there wasn't much else. But yeah, it feels a decent build. You know, it doesn't feel cheap. Yeah, again, sort of mottled plastic effect. So you got the reset that works, and the power button. But it is mini. It is mini. It's very mini. So let's power on and see what she looks like. Okay. So just to show you, I don't know if you can see that. It's all hooked up. Bit of power. So a bit different music. Not sure about that. Maybe I could get used to it. Very similar menu. So yeah, them's that probably know. I was quite active in the NES hacking, if you like, the NES Mini hacking. And all pointing towards this being hackable as well. It's very similar tech, very similar OS, and the kernel's dumpable as it is. So yeah, just waiting for that cluster to obviously alter hatchy to take advantage of some. I think there's a couple of extra features in this one, isn't there? Like you can rewind, fast forward the games and stuff. But we'll have a quick squiz. You know, you've got your Contra, Alien Wars, glad it's Contra, not Super Protector, the classic Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, F-Zero, probably one of my favourite games. Kirby Superstar, never played that. Kirby Dream Course, I think I got the Japanese version. You've got Mega Man X, Secret of Mana, absolute belter. Infamous Star Fox 2 unlockable, I think once you've done a level on Star Fox. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Castlevania 4, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, the irrepressible Super Mario Kart, Mario RPG, I do have that, and probably the game that sold 1 million and more SNES is Super Mario World, probably the best platformer. Metroid is Metroid, you know, an absolute classic. Super Punch Out, never played that. Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, for many, maybe even me, probably one of, if not the best Zelda games, just purely nostalgia. Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Land World 2, graphically very impressive. It's got an annoying baby sound that gets annoying very quickly. So yeah, you got like your 20 odd games, 21 games plus the unlockable. What have we got up here? Displays, let's have a look at display. So again, very similar to the NES Mini. Your 4:3 CRT, pixel perfect, CRT filters, put that on. You've got different frames. So that would be something that the cluster could probably put in there. You can have your own frames. I mean, I'm not too fussed with stuff like that. Yeah, we did CRT filter on. Options, my gameplay demo, classic demo, screen reduction, yeah. So there's not a great deal into it. Your language, legal notices, and the manuals, which is downloadable. Again, sorry for that, the drilling. So yeah, there you go. Let's have a quick go on suspend points. We haven't got any for that. That's down. Selected to sort by 2 players, by recently played, by times played, by release date, by publisher, by title. Yeah, so there we go. Ta-ding! That looks it looks very good. I remember once when my younger brother raised all of my save games, he overwrote them with his own. Okay. I want to skip it. You can't skip it, you have to watch it. Here we go. Oh, that sound. Beep. Dun, 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 dun. Might cut that bit out. I thought you meant to be able to run. Oh, you got to drop it, haven't you? Got to kick it. Oh dear. That's it. Come on, Stu. It's yeah, I can't fault it. It looks control-wise. Yeah, we know that. So there is see you later, navigator. I thought you could rewind it. I thought you could put a rewind on it. I thought that's what the part of it was. No, see the buttons just do the same thing in game. Right, let's reset that. Y to save, drop that in there. No, so it's just X to rewind. There you go, look. Ah! So once you've got the game in there, it kind of saves a copy of it. Just to start it, Y to pause, B to rewind, B to go back rather. Oh, ask to fast forward. Ah. Very cool. So if you do cock up like I did at the start, you can always do that. Quite nice. Let's do one more. Should we do calls and goes just to get our artists handed to us? See Dad playing this. Does look very good. So I do hope that the cluster hacks this fairly quickly. I won't be dumping every single Snes ROM, and I don't think they'll fit. To be honest, they say it's all pointing towards it being very similar to the NES mini architecture. So storage space, I think, would be minimal, but we'll see. There'll be a couple of extras I wouldn't mind on here. Especially RPG wise. Some of the more rare ones, some of the Mega Man X games, etc. Let's get our artists handed to us. But yeah, in terms of playability, the feel, obviously the controllers are still full size. I say you can see, hopefully you can see from the screen, it's that infamous music. Oh dear. That's shit. Plays superb. Oh, slow down. There we go, and we're dead. We'll leave it there because don't embarrass ourselves too much. But yeah, overall thoughts, really impressive. Nice clean menu. Box art's sharp, pin sharp. Nice little surround. You see the surround there, reflecting the Super NES with the Super Nintendo bottom corner, the power button, the logo in the top right. So yeah, for 80 quid, I think it's an absolute bargain. I know some people get pissed off, but you know, with all the videos. But yeah, short and sweet. Hopefully, not banging on about every single game, because everyone knows the Super Nintendo library anyway. So yeah, that's me done. Hopefully, you say it won't be too long before we get Hatchie 2 or Hatchie 5 or whatever he's going to call it, and we can start looking at you know, sticking a few extra ROMs on here, extra games. Take it easy, YouTube, and thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.